The rising global concern over Mpox has escalated in recent months, with mutations in the virus leading to alarming developments. Once a disease confined to parts of Central Africa, Mpox has begun to spread more easily from person to person, significantly altering its behavior and increasing its potential to become a persistent threat worldwide. Scientists, including those at the University of Surrey, are sounding the alarm over this new phase of the virus, which could have far-reaching and long-lasting implications for global health. Mpox was previously considered a zoonotic virus, meaning it primarily spread from animals to humans. However, the emergence of sustained human-to-human transmission marks a troubling shift. The recent outbreaks, which have now affected multiple regions, show that intimate contact has become a significant mode of transmission. This has resulted in longer transmission chains and more widespread outbreaks, which are harder to contain. Scientists have observed that certain genetic mutations in the virus are helping it adapt to human hosts, making it more infectious and potentially more dangerous. The rise of new clade viruses, in particular, which are thought to be more aggressive, adds to the growing concern. The situation is compounded by the fact that Mpox is related to smallpox, a disease with a proven history of causing serious illness and death. Mpox symptoms can be severe, including painful rashes, fever, and swollen glands, with some cases leading to more critical conditions. The growing human-to-human transmission means that outbreaks could continue to spread uncontrollably, especially in vulnerable populations. While children have not yet experienced sustained transmission, they remain at heightened risk, and if the virus begins to affect this group more significantly, the situation could become even more dire. Adding to the challenge is the limited arsenal available to combat the virus. Despite the urgency of the situation, there are few diagnostic tools and even fewer antiviral treatments available. Experts warn that without significant investment in surveillance, testing, and the development of new treatments, Mpox could continue to spread and mutate, potentially leading to future epidemics. There is also the issue of Mpox having an animal reservoir, which makes eradication impossible. Unlike smallpox, which was completely eradicated due to its lack of an animal reservoir, Mpox can continue to re-emerge, complicating efforts to control it. The mutations in Mpox are of particular concern because they may make the virus more adaptable to human hosts. The longer the virus circulates among humans, the greater the likelihood that these mutations could make Mpox more difficult to control. This could lead to a situation where the virus becomes a permanent, recurring threat. Experts emphasize that immediate action is required to develop better diagnostic tools, treatments, and surveillance systems, or else we may face a future where Mpox is a constant and unmanageable public health challenge. In conclusion, the growing ability of Mpox to spread and mutate represents a serious threat to global health. Without swift and comprehensive action, including international cooperation and investment in medical infrastructure, we risk facing the emergence of a virus that could be much harder to control. Mpox is no longer a localized disease, but a global concern that demands immediate attention. If left unchecked, it has the potential to evolve into a persistent, recurring health crisis, one that could have dire consequences for vulnerable populations worldwide.